Test. Run this down to one real quick. Finally got it as a bad wire.
Play them first.
Leslie. This might help.
That might be important.
I had a bad wire up there. This thing is live.
So we're live right now.
We
So
are
if I
live.
say anything really embarrassing, the whole world can see it.
They're hearing you right now.
We're live right now.
I'm gonna view that. Is that alright?
Yes, very much.
You're live on Facebook, YouTube, Lexington Catholic's Facebook.
I feel like a
and
celebrity.
Prescott. You're everywhere.
Awesome, man.
Wait, you get up there and run.
Give me just a second.
That's a really good thing to check. Welcome everybody. Oh boy. There we go. Got me. Welcome everybody to the athletic signing ceremony, the all sports athletic signing ceremony for 2020-2021. Appreciate everybody coming. We want to start things off with a prayer. Father Norman will lead us in that.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please stand as we thank God for the gift of this incredible, momentous time in your sons and daughters' lives. It would seem, indeed, during the pandemic, the most incredible athletes are born. Can I get a hallelujah? Let's bow our heads in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good and gracious God, provident Lord, we thank you for this incredible opportunity you have given 21 student athletes to use their God-given gifts and participate in the sports they were blessed to play at LCHS. Thank you for their parents, their grandparents, friends and families, all those who sacrificed and who have come to be with them and support them and bring pride and honor to our school, and above all, to glorify you. Even as they go forward, let them know all that they accomplish through sacrifice is worth all of the trials and tribulations you have endured for us. Please grant them strength and courage to compete with a warrior's heart, to be a champion in your eyes, and finish every competition to the best of their ability in mind, spirit, and body. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. Let us be seated.
Thank you and welcome everybody. We're really excited that we could all be here today, excited for our signees, excited for our families, for our students and teammates and coaches that are here today. It's been a long year, and so having the opportunity to come together here with all sports, all signees, we're just thankful to be able to have the opportunity. Glad we could get everybody together for this to really celebrate these accomplishments. And we know that for many of you it's been a long wait, not just through your playing career, but through this year and trying to find the right time for this. And so we're just glad we're able to do this and glad everybody could be here for this. So thank you all for coming. I also want to thank a few people. First, William Warfield from Prep Spin for being here, like for so many of our events, to help get us out there. So those who couldn't be with us today could be watching online. We really appreciate all that you do for the school. Thank you to Sandra Young, our president, who's here in support today, for helping us put this together to make sure that it was a special event for everybody involved. Thank you to Leslie Mcgraw, who is the work that she put in to make this happen, like so many other things around here, just couldn't get done without her. Steve Mcgraw, who helped literally put all of this together today to make sure that we had the space and what we needed to make it happen. And finally, to thank Coach Kevin Brueggemann for his help in planning this and putting it together. And Coach Brueggemann, I'm just going to steal a minute if it's okay, and he's not going to like this, but it's going to happen anyway. So for those who don't know, I've just started on as athletic director a month ago. Coach Brueggemann was the interim athletic director for 18, 19 months, Coach, during what I can only imagine was the worst possible year to be an athletic director, to be a school administrator. What he did to keep things going, to get us through that time, to push things along the way that he did during that time in the interim, and what he's given to this school, not just those last 19 months, but his whole career, I think is special. And I've heard that from everybody else the day I came on. We wouldn't be here without Coach Kevin Brueggemann, so I just want to take a minute, recognize you for what you did. Ironically, his reward for now stepping aside as I come on, as he gets stuck spoon-feeding me and holding my hand through every day that I have on the job. I'm sure it's a nice little break for him having to help me. But Coach, I appreciate what you did. So we have 21 athletes signing today. The way that it's going to work, just for some housekeeping, we're going to sign in 3 groups. We'll call our athletes up by name, by where they're signing, seat them at the 2 tables. Our coaches will come up and speak on their behalf, and then we will sign as a group. And then at that time, as they're signing, we are more than welcome to stand up, take pictures, get those live signing pictures as we want. When all 3 groups have gone, then we'll have all the picture time that we want. We can come back up here with teammates, coaches. We've got the backdrop set up in the back with the night. As many pictures as we want to take, make it as special a day as we like, to make sure that we stick to the time schedule that we need. I will say this, it's a unique thing for me, being new as an athletic director, and really not knowing a lot of our athletes individually that have made it to this day, but as a career coach, feeling like I know a little bit of what it took for each of you to get here to this day. Many of you I didn't meet until we were getting together to plan out the itinerary, but because of where you are, I know a little bit of what you've got in you, of the sacrifice, of the work, of the commitment, of the time and the effort that each of you as athletes have put in to get to this point, and what that says about your character, but not just for you. What it says about your family, about your support system, about your teammates and your coaches, as you get to sign as individuals today knowing it's a group accomplishment, right? Everybody that has supported you and helped you and sacrificed with you along the way gets a chance to celebrate today. So while I feel that I haven't gotten to get to know each of you individually, I do understand what it's taken for you to get to this point, and really do applaud you and congratulate you individually and as a group. I think it's awesome and can't wait to celebrate you guys. Okay? So we'll get right started. Our first group coming up, we have Nina Josetsky signing with Hanover College. Nina. And we have Ella Emmert signing to continue her softball career. We have Kaylee Oppaka signing with Newberry College. Bailey Stevenson signing with Center College. Emma James Bryant also with Center College. And then signing for both soccer and track with Transylvania University, Abby Rowe. So first, I'd like to ask Coach Matthew Roden for track to come up here and speak on behalf of both Nina and Abby. Coach Roden.
Hello, I am Matthew Roden, the head track and field coach, and I have the opportunity to talk about two very special young ladies today. Two of which I did not know beyond this year, so this is my first year as their coach, but it has been such a privilege to have known these young ladies this year and really learn about who they are as individuals, and taking part in this amazing opportunity as they move forward onto the college level. So first of all, I'll talk about Nina. And Nina is one of those unique athletes that has the maturity that is very rare to see at the high school level when it comes to understanding the process. And that process is, things aren't going to happen on day one. It takes time, through hard work and dedication, being part of a team, to develop yourself into reaching those goals that you want to do. And sometimes that's difficult for some athletes to understand right off the bat. You want that satisfaction that, boom, I want to compete so well. But Nina has really become a student of the sport over the years, and she's really developed into something fantastic. So versatile on the team as well, being able to help out, and not just the pole vault, but also in some other relays. And I'm just so proud to have her on the team this year, and she's really been a huge integral part about the growth that we've seen on our team this year. So thank you, Nina. And now I'd like to talk about Abby there at the end. So again, I didn't know Abby beyond this year, but right off the bat, Abby had proven to me who she really is as an individual. And Abby is a true leader. And I think anyone who knows Abby can see that right from the start. She's an individual that participated in all of our preseason practices while she was there, not having a season last year, going into her senior year. I know she had a lot of plans going into this season and had worked really hard. And unfortunately, suffered a season-ending injury right at the beginning of our season. But where many people might, at that point, throw the towel in, she did not. Her true colors showed brightly at that point. She continued to lead. She continued to have a positive attitude, coming out to practices every day, coming to our competitions every single week, wearing all of her gear, and that really helped uplift our team overall. And both these institutions, both Hanover in Transylvania are getting two incredible athletes that will definitely contribute to the success of their programs. And I'm just so proud to call you guys athletes on the track team. Just really, really proud of you guys both. So.
All right. Speaking on behalf of soccer, we have Coach Quigley.
I took off my mask and I looked at Kevin back there to see if it was okay. Kevin Brueggemann would come out on the field when we were practicing and say, you can't do a three-man drill. You can only do a two-man drill. It's in the rules. Don't you read the rules? Then when one of the girls picked the ball up, oh my Lord, we had to all wash our hands and run. Oh, it was, and so since Kevin hasn't made a move on me, I think I can take my mask off. Kevin, you did a great job. Thank you very much. Girls, you did a great job. These are 4 of the 9 seniors sitting in front of me, sitting in front of you, to the left of me. I guess we'll start with Abby on the left-hand side. By the way, their averages in school, 2 of them have 4.0s and the 2 of them have 3.9, so these kids don't see Bs ever. In the 29 seasons I've coached here, we've had presidents of classes, we've had doctors and lawyers. I haven't gotten free medical, by the way, but we got 4 doctors that graduated and won't give me anything. But anyway, I'm not complaining. We've got engineers, we've got homemakers, we've got everything, and they're all motivated in the classroom. They've all been. I had 1 year, just 2 years ago, in which half our kids had 4.0s. That's what comes to me as a coach. It's just like little gifts come in every year, and I get to coach them. Well, Abby, talking about Abby for a minute, my wife came in to me the other day and said, did you see this on Abby? And she was showing me something from Facebook, and she had won the Congressional Art Competition, in which her painting will, The Young Summer, will hang in the U.S. Capitol for next year. And it looks like she cheated, because it looks like something you go pay hundreds and hundreds of, maybe thousands of dollars. It's really a wonderful painting. And then I heard that it's going to replace the one you won last year. So that's the type of kids we have, okay? Abby, by the way, was a goalkeeper. Her club team won state a couple of seasons ago, and she changed into a field player, and it's not as easy as you might think. You can ask Maggie back there. Maybe Corbett's here. Anyway, my point is that she actually did so well this year that in the state final she made the all-tournament team. So congratulations, Abby. Okay, then who's next? EJ. EJ, by the way, is probably the most decorated soccer player we had this year. She was a 2-time All-State player. She got the second most votes for all region. She was on 3 teams that won out of her 4 years. She started on 3 teams that won all the region championship. She loves golden retrievers like I do, so I had to play her. She has a 4.0, which is not easy here at Lexington Catholic. She's captain. She's the player that everybody wanted to stop when we played. Even though she played defense, you wanted to stop her. I'm going to stop talking about EJ. EJ, you were wonderful. Okay, then Bailey Stevenson. She was here for 4 seasons, and only 2 of them could she have a full season on the field. She had a couple of injuries that took away her sophomore and most of her senior season. She was the 3rd leading scorer as a freshman starter on her freshman team. She was all region as a junior, scoring the winning goal or the leading goal against Henry Clay that got us to the region final. And she carried us this year through coaching. She once she was out, she started talking at halftime and at the end of the game, and she was remarkable because she's very quiet, and she got into their faces when they weren't trying, so it was really interesting. Anyway, Bailey also has a 4.0, and I think she got the honors calculus medal this year, so that's not easy, honors calculus medal. That means she was picked the best in that class. Okay, then we have Kaylee Oppaka. Now, Kaylee got me through the beginning of the school year because I didn't know anything about technology. I was in the administration and I didn't have to use Teams or Zoom last year. I just watched. And this year I had to put on the show. And Kaylee came in because she had to take Sophie to school, her sister, and she came in and sat in my room and told me, no, that's not how you do it. No, you got to do this. And it got me through the first couple of weeks until I figured out what I was supposed to do. So I owe her part of my salary. And it won't be much, but it'll become. Anyway, Kaylee was in goal for us the last 2 years. We went to the Elite Eight and lost in a shootout, and we got to the state final this year. And anybody who knows anything about soccer knows you can't win without a good goalkeeper. And she is, by the way, I probably didn't say, Abby's going to Transy, and Emma James and Bailey are going to center, and I lost it. Kaylee, you're going to South Carolina, Newberry. I got it. Newberry in South Carolina. So we couldn't be prouder of these girls. They've accomplished so much, but you know what? These four are going to accomplish much more. This is just nothing. This is kindergarten for them. They're going to just bloom into leaders, and their success is way in front of them. So congratulations, girls. Thanks for coming. Thanks for letting me coach you, and good luck. I think you signed now. I know this is long enough, but I want to mention the other 4 or 5 seniors: Tia Jackson, Ellie Terraza, Anna Vish, Farrah Weldon, and Ashley McLaughlin. Okay, I just had to say their names, sorry.
Thank you. And now we have Coach Emmert for softball.
Hello, I'm Emery Emmert, head softball coach, and also, full disclosure, I'm Ella's father, if you haven't put that together. It's a little joke among the coaches. You always think that you're going to be ready for a moment like this. For years, I've coached Ella, and I've thought, well, I've got time. You know, when this time comes, I'm going to have all the right words, and I'm going to say all the right things, and then you're told you got 2 minutes. And I can't put into words what Ella has brought to our team. It's just it's a privilege to coach her, and I know it's a privilege to be a teammate of hers, and to describe what that's like is impossible to do in 2 minutes. But I think if I had to sum up, other than all the accolades that she gets and runs she scores and what she does, what she brings to the team, is that she's a fierce competitor, and everybody knows it, but she also has 100% respect for her competition at all times. She will die like trying to get you out, but if you hit a home run, she'll give you a nod, and it's very sincere, because the way she thinks is, that's why I get out of bed, to play against people like that. And it's just a special thing. The team has learned from that. We are having a great season because of her and the other seniors that we have. They're all leaders in the same way. Ella has, she's done special things for us through the years. This year particularly, one thing that jumps out at me is we had a first practice, February 22nd, I believe, we got moved back. I told the young girls, we have a lot of young new players, 7th graders that are in. I told them, the one thing you can do to make us better is learn how to run the bases at a high level, because we do a lot of live simulation work. And they're like, okay. So we do a lot of live work. They're running the bases for a couple weeks. 2 weeks in, early March, we're having a practice. We did a drill. Ella's thrown a ton. She's in the catcher slot, throwing a ton. I was like, hey, why don't you run bases for a minute? Not thinking that was a pivotal point for us. Just take a break, let your arm have some rest, and run bases. Well, she proceeded for 30 minutes to run bases in a practice in early March like it's the final game of the World Series. I mean, like she was ready to collapse. We actually said, stop, you're going to kill yourself. And it was pivotal for us because next practice, all the young girls ran bases at a completely different level. And that's what she brings. It's hard to describe in a short amount of time, but she's done that year after year, got this program where it needs to be. Remarkable privilege to coach you. One other thing I'll end on, just a little insight about Ella. She has saved more spiders and bugs from a dugout than any other player in the history of the sport. So it's really remarkable because I never understood that, you know, if you wanted to kill a spider, she was ready to kill you. But she would do that, and then she would turn around and go out on the field and tell the other team, I'm coming for you. I mean, just one moment saving a spider, next minute, I'm here and I'm coming for you on offense and defense. And I think everybody that's played with her and coaches her appreciates that about her. I'll end with this. Ella, you're unique, you're brilliant, you're an absolute joy to coach. The sky's the limit for you. And you 100% deserve the opportunity that you've created for yourself. I love you, we love you, the team loves you, and I think Knight Nation's gonna love you.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks to all the coaches for talking. At this time, let's go ahead and pick up the pens, make it official. Congratulations, all the signees. Congratulations again to everybody from this group. You guys can head back to your seat. We'll go ahead and get the next group going. Congratulations, guys. That's okay. Okay, our next group coming up, signing to play both baseball and football. We have J.D. Woodall for Davidson College. Dylan Bracken for Center College. Teddy Bullock, Sanford University. Jackson Corbett, DePaul University. Pierce Hall, U.S. Military Academy. Jackson Klein, Center College. Kimwanga Mafuta, Eastern Kentucky University. And John Martin Sims, Rhodes College. So this is our football group, but as we said, with JD signing for baseball and football, here to speak on his baseball accomplishments is Mike Smith, our athletic trainer who's known him for years. Come on, Mike.
Hello, everybody. I have the great honor of speaking on JD's behalf for baseball. It's a privilege for me because JD and I have come very close together in the last 6 years. JD started off his Lexington Catholic baseball career in the 6th grade here, and he has spent 4 years on the varsity team, 3 years as a varsity starter. A couple of years ago, JD made a change from infield to outfield. I thought he was kind of crazy at the time, but it just shows his dedication, his work ethic, his ability to be coachable. He is such a great young athlete, but he's even a better person, and a lot of his characteristics that make him the special person that he is are his leadership skills, his ability to stay calm and poised in every situation, such as a pandemic. He is going to be a great leader in the community and in the world because of those skills. He has taught me a lot about myself. He teaches his teammates a lot about themselves. You know, every time you have a coaching change or you have a pandemic or you have little things that bother you, those were the major things that didn't bother JD. Those are the things, those are the mental things that make him a great baseball player, because he's going to get there and he's going to have a challenging time at first. He's going to make his adjustments as he's been coached to do. He's going to think about all the mentors that he has in coaching. He's going to utilize those mentors, and it's going to make him a better hitter, a better fielder. It's going to make him successful. His ability to go out onto the field and want to change positions in the middle of a high school career is just amazing. But that all comes down to the people that have coached him and mentored him. He is just a great young man. His baseball accolades, you could go on for days. Or, as I do, I just go on to Twitter every weekend throughout the summer and watch all the great accomplishments that he's had. There's not much that I can't say about him. He is just such a fine young man. He definitely exemplifies the Lexington Catholic athletic achievements, and he is just such a great baseball player. And he's going to be doing great things for Davidson. He's going to have a football scholarship as well, but he is going to challenge that baseball coach because of his character and because of his leadership. He's going to challenge that baseball coach to pull him out of football. I guarantee within the first 2 years, that football coach is going to have no chance over that baseball coach. But that's because that's what he's going to bring to that team. His teammates will all tell you he's probably one of the best leaders because he doesn't have to yell, he doesn't have to rant. He just goes out, he does his work, and everybody feeds off that energy. So, good luck. Congratulations, JD.
Thank you to Mike Smith for that. Now, Coach Smith it will be speaking on everybody here for football. Coach Smith is in Daytona right now with his son, who is qualifying for the Junior Olympics in gymnastics. And so, obviously, he's down there with the competition, but hated to miss out on this, so he recorded himself in true fashion, making sure that he could get his message through to everybody here on signing day. And we've got the videos up and ready to go. So, Coach Smith.
Milburn has been amazing, like Lexington High School. This young man's our personality has really helped lead to some amazing local leadership throughout his time, not just as a senior. And that spark of leadership would lead to electricity on the field games play. Big catches, big hits, big blocks, building to make a 2-yard game is exciting and eventful as a 70-yard game. Obviously, we wish we would have been able to see more from him his senior year, but we'll be excited to see more of that spark right now with another great school, another great program like Seven College. So, congratulations, Bill. Teddy Green is with Lexington Catholic prior to his junior year, and right away showed qualities as a player that Sanford has also seen. And it's not just the hard work, not just the quality of play on the field, but Teddy has a love and appreciation for the game of football, and especially for his teammates. He's really an incredible teammate. He pushes himself to make the team better. He has an incredible ability to kind of soak up coaching and information to use on the field to be the best player that he can be. That motivation of him being the best and pushing others to be their very best to help the whole team. And so, while next year his teammates on the field may be new, Teddy will be steady. Congratulations, Teddy. So much can and should be said about Jackson's return from his foot injury to being able to play. The rehab, those qualities that are needed for successful rehab and hard work, there's an internal drive to get from point A to point B. Jackson has all that. But he had all that before the injury took place, and that's why he is an all-state player. Jackson has a way of playing that sometimes I'll call janky. He has kind of those arms and legs kind of flail around a little bit as he's running. But behind that is this internal drive to get from point A to point B. No opponent and no obstacle is going to prevent him from getting there. And at the Hall, Jackson, there are a whole lot of point B's that are waiting on you to get there. Congratulations. The Academy is a special and revered place, and if you're there on a gray, late August morning, you can literally feel the history of this nation in the mist and in the fog around you. The entirety of the Corps of Cadets are directed by a sense of purpose, and Pierce understands that very well, better than most people is that. That direction and purpose was what helped him overcome his lost injury and return to lead and perform the way his team really needed. So Pierce has been playing sprint football at the Academy, which has a 60-year tradition. It's a very important part of the physical pillar of the Academy's instruction and direction. And it's players that practice and play with that direction and purpose that is reflected in a very important quote from General Douglas McGraw. Along the fields of British strife are sown seeds that along other fields and along other days will bear the fruits of victory. Pierce, congratulations to be made. One of the things that help contribute to success in football is the ability to stay level. So no matter what happens in the game, not letting yourself get too high or get too low. And that is a skill that you find in very valuable players, guys that are like coaches on the field. They know everything they need to know for their position, and they also know what guys beside them need to be doing as well. And Jackson is that type of player. He can thrive in the mental side of the game. His football IQ represents the type of intelligence and savvy of the football where we want to develop here at Lexington County High School. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. When good things are happening on the field, he's not going to get caught up in it because he's still going to play the next play and capitalize on the good that we've done. Something negative might happen when you got picked in the Burger route versus Cub Captain at the end of the game. Got to move past it, got to move past it quickly because there's another more important play that's going to happen. And good and bad, never getting too high, never getting too low, the ability to play the next play. Jackson Martin is a Lexington football player, and that type of intelligence and savvy has fit right in those same traditions that exist at Center College. So we'll see you soon. Congratulations, Jackson. Some people are going to talk about potential, because with potential comes expectations. And with expectations come pressure, and for some people perhaps fear of failure, but not with him. You know, when he arrived the year before his junior year, it was clear his athletic potential was there. And his first game against Orleans, pressure situation against Catholic, played it with no fear. And so, you know, that as his expectations continue to grow, so did his pace of meeting those expectations. That's a really great quality. As time goes on, as life goes on, you know, expectations and pressure can hover over people, affect them in some negative ways. But we know that next year at EKU, when that pressure and that expectations, when they come to Kendall, he's going to approach them in one way without fear. Congratulations, Kendall. John Martin was on TV once, remember that? Tip ball, and he gets the interception. You know, he was playing linebacker back then as a sophomore, and next year he had a position switch, and then the year after another position switch. Some people might think that is negative, but no, not for John Martin, that actually showed and revealed the important quality that he has as a young man and as a football player. See, Jay is a really intelligent player who is able to adapt and succeed regardless of the situation that he's in. He's got a really good understanding of the game that is not the bigger picture. He can take what it is, the coach to him, and apply it, not just in some kind of narrow way. He can apply it to the entire field, almost like he's watching the game on TV. And we know that when he gets the road to a new situation next year, John Martin's going to adapt and to succeed. So congratulations, Jay. Really excited to be able to see John Davis continue as a multi-sport athlete at the next level. Lots of skills and qualities that crossover from each sport, football, baseball, and vice versa. Focus, the mental toughness, the ability to just sometimes embrace the grind and be wise in how a player really approaches it. You know, we love it in the JD as the old man. Never going to get rid of those visual friends golf clubs. Always need a little extra stretch time before practice. And he's also got an old man game. And what I really mean by that is he is dependent. Got ultimate trust in him as a player. He's always been one of the best kick return threats that we've had in the state because he is dependable on what he's going to do. He is an all-state defensive back, which is really tough, but you're only that way if you are just a dependable, solid player. That's going to be the maximum, not just effort, but in quality of every single play. There's going to come a time in games and happens in most sports, whether it's the last week of JD steps like that ball as a player, you know that he's going to be that dependable in the situation. Davidson is going to be the double dose of the dependable man. Congratulations, JD.
We thank Coach Smith and wish he and his son good luck down there in Daytona. And congratulations to all the football signees. At this time, let's go ahead and make it official. Congratulations on your signing. right, great job, guys. One more round of applause for our football signees today. You guys can head on back. Leave the pens. Please see my pens. Okay, with our last group coming up, we have Gracie O'Brien signing with Center College. Emma Frank with Mount St. Joseph University. We have Colson Perry, Frontier Community College. I'm going to separate y'all out. Carson Cottle, Frontier Community College. Jason Obiedo, Frontier Community College. Colton Thomas, Center College. And Isaac Milburn, Eastern Kentucky University. Up first to talk about Gracie O'Brien, we have Coach Krupp from girls lacrosse.
Hi, I'm the girls' head lacrosse coach, and Gracie deserves some special recognition as she is the first girls lacrosse player from Lexington Catholic to go play at the collegiate level. So you will always be the first at that. A few things about Gracie. She is the player that I could always count on to be there. And she had a positive attitude, but no matter what, Gracie, if we had to move practice time or if something changed, she was texting me and asking me when practice would be and where it would be, not because she had an excuse not to be there or needed to be somewhere else, because she wanted to make sure that no matter what, she was there. She's always there for the team, she was always there for us coaches, and she is the kid that you can always depend on. One special memory is definitely before the Woodford County game, she had always played attack, and I went up to her before, and we talked a little bit about her playing defense, and that's what she was probably going to go play in college. And so I said, all right, this game, this was like 20 minutes before the game, you're going to play defense. She's like, huh? Against Woodford? Okay. And from then on out, Gracie was the leader of our defense. And that night, we beat a team that hadn't lost in 2 years. And a lot of that was because of Gracie. She just always, from then on out, was a leader, but it wasn't because she was loud or, you know, aggressive or anything like that. It was because she led by example, and she holds herself accountable, and she holds others accountable without having to be loud. Gracie, I'm so proud of you, and I'm going to miss you a ton.
Thank you, Coach Krupp. We have Coach Tech for basketball speaking on behalf of Emma Frank.
All right, what a special afternoon again to all these young men and women who are going on to a very special opportunity. So let's give them a round of hands one more time. That is very, very special. This is just my second year as a coach. I've been here for 10 years, but there is one thing that is unique to Lexington Catholic, and that is our athletic programs here. You know, the mind, spirit, and body. And when it comes to girls basketball, if you ever get an opportunity to walk down that hallway there's a lot of young women who have come through this building who have added to the tradition, who have put in a lot of hard work for this community. And it is a very respected program throughout the state, if not the most respected. Just look at the pictures on the wall in there, and you can't doubt it one bit. It is a true community and family here. And we put girls in the WNBA colleges throughout all the country. And I'm very proud, Emma, to get to say that your picture is going to be up there with the rest of those college players. So again, it's a very special moment. So proud of you. Agreeing with what Coach Emmer said, to have 2 minutes to really talk about these young men and women who are going on to an amazing opportunity is very difficult. But I do want to share a few things about Emma with all of y'all. One, the past 2 years, she has led us in offensive rebounding as a team, okay, overall rebounding her junior year. And the past 2 years, because of COVID, we didn't get to play as many games as we wanted. But she has started every single game past 2 years except for 2 as an upperclassman. That's not something a lot of kids can say. Again, that is very special. Career high 16 rebounds, and I remember that as a junior. She sat there and said, I'm going to go for that famous one. She had a career high 16 in one game, and the record here is 21, and we pushed for it the past 2 years. And finally, I think, if you knew Emma's personality, one thing she'd be very proud of is the fact that we had a winning record in the district and the region the past 2 years as an upperclassman, which is not easy when you think of Lexington. The last 2 things I want to leave you with is kind of one funny story. You know, with COVID the past 2 years, we all had some procedures that we had to do to start practice every day. And I'm saying this again so Kevin Bergman knows that I followed procedures every day since he was my boss throughout this time, put him at ease. So we had to take temperature checks every day. And this young lady, I don't know if it says more about me or about her, but it's probably a little less about me in a bad way. But she would get me with a trick every single day. I'd come in, I'd say, hey, what's up, Emma? And what would you always reply with? The sky. And she got me every day. Every day she got me. And so from the bottom of my heart, I'm actually going to miss that. Now, I hope we're not doing temperature checks, but when I say what's up next year to some of the girls, the fact that Emma's not going to be there to save the sky is something I am going to miss. But I know she is moving on to bigger and better things. The past 2 years, building this program as a second-year head coach, the number one thing you ask of all your ladies is total buy-in. It's not about me, it's about we. And without a doubt, I can say that about Emma Frank. Not once did I see her hang her head or try and put herself before the team. It was always a team effort. And I know there was times I asked her to do things that she didn't really want to do or maybe didn't like, but she didn't complain, she just did them because she knew that's what the team needed, and that's what the coaches were asking of her. And Mount St. Joe is definitely getting a good one because that's the kind of player and young lady that Emma is. So Emma, thank you for letting me coach you. You have made me a better coach over the past 2 years as a second-year head coach, and I'm very blessed to get this experience with you. So thank you again. All right.
Thank you, Coach, and apologies for the 2-minute limit. Coach Brueggemann's idea. And so speaking for the baseball signees today, Coach Marshall, Coach Borntrager was unable to be here. Coach Marshall will be here on his behalf. Coach.
All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. As he said, I'm Coach Marshall. I'm with the Lexington Catholic Baseball Program. Borntrager, he wanted me to apologize first. He couldn't be here because of the state testing with the Fayette County Public Schools. He had to be at work today, so he couldn't be off. And then after that, he also wanted me to send his congratulations, obviously, to the 6 men that we have here, with JD in the back over there as well. It's a great accomplishment for them, so he's very excited, and he does wish he could have been here for that. Secondly, on behalf of the whole baseball team over there, we wanted to congratulate these fine young men on this accomplishment for getting to go ahead, continue your academic and athletic careers on and play, kind of follow your dreams at the collegiate baseball level. Now, our first senior year signing is Colson Perry. Colson committed and will be signing to further his athletic and academic career at Frontier Community College. Colson is a 6-year veteran of the program. He started playing for the Knights back in 7th grade, and since he's become a 4-year varsity starter for the Knights. His leadership and tenacity is one thing behind the plate that the Frontier program will be welcoming and will make him a great addition to that team. Congratulations, Colson, on that. Up next is Carson Cottle. Carson is committed to and will be signing with Frontier Community College as well. Carson has also been on the team since he was in 7th grade and has become a 4-year starter in that time as well. He is a pitcher and an outfielder for us, which is a double threat that we know the Frontier program will be welcoming as well. I mean, that's a very big asset for us, and I know they're going to be using that as well. So congratulations to Carson on that. Our third baseball commit of the day is Jason Obiedo. Jason will be the third Lexington Catholic Knight committing to Frontier Community College as well. Jason came to Lexington Catholic when he was a sophomore, but unfortunately due to the transfer rules here around town and COVID, Jason was unable to suit up for the Knights. However, Jason's strong work ethic and resiliency is one character trait that we know that we've seen he'll be bringing to Frontier and will help him succeed in his time there. So congratulations, Jason. Next up is Isaac Milburn. Isaac has chosen to attend Eastern Kentucky University. Isaac's been a part of the Lexington baseball program for 4 years now and has been on varsity for all 4 of those years. Per PBR, which is Prep Baseball Report, Isaac's been ranked in the top 10 of his class and also rated as the #1 left-handed pitcher in the state for the class of 2021. Isaac's also a dual-threat baseball player that should find a way to make an immediate impact during his freshman year at EKU. So congratulations, Isaac. Our fifth baseball commit is Colt Thomas. Colt Thomas will be attending Center College in the fall to continue his baseball and academic career. Colt has been a 4-year member of the Lexington Catholic program and a 3-year varsity member as well. Colt recently played for the All-Kentucky and PBR teams, and with Colt's unique power and speed combination, we expect big things out of Colt during his time at center. So congratulations, Colt. And then our last one, as mentioned, is J.D. Woodall, who is also hoping to play baseball in the spring during his time at Davidson. We can wish him the best of luck during that as well.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you, coaches, for your words about our athletes. At this time, let's go ahead and make it official. Pick up your pens. Congratulations. And if we can have one more round of applause for all of our signees today. It's a big day for all 21. As we finish up, I want to thank everybody one more time for coming out. Thanks to everybody who helped put this together, to the coaches who helped, to the parents and the support systems that helped get our athletes to this point. Congratulations one more time to all of our signees. And as we finish up, feel free to gather for pictures. We've got the backdrop set up in the back. We can gather up here. Teammates, coaches, family, everything. We're just really excited for everybody. Congratulations, and thanks to everybody for coming out for this.